Hey guys, and welcome to another discussion video. The topic of today's video, Endo and the replacement of fusion cores in the game. Now, I've seen my fair share of panic from people regarding this system, and a lot of it's come from misinterpretations of what Endo actually is. Endo is nothing more than the replacement of fusion cores as a part of the change to the fusion system in order to simplify it. It's not a new resource that you've got to go out and farm. Instead of having an enemy drop a fusion core, he will drop Endo, or instead of getting a pack of rare 5s from an excavator, you'll get a bunch of Endo instead. It's pretty much just a one-for-one swap right now. What this is going to do though is make everything so much simpler in terms of fusion. Each mod level is going to require a certain amount of mod energy to be able to rank it up to the next level. You can't do partial levels anymore, meaning that you will easily see that X mod requires 100 Endo energy to rank it up to the next level, rather than having to do this bizarre guessing game of how many cores you need, how many duplicate mods, or even whether these duplicate mods match the same polarity as the mod you're fusing into. Any mods that are currently partially leveled will have those partial levels refunded and converted into Endo. Now, this is going to make fusion so much more streamlined, and so much simpler for us to understand as well. We're going to be able to convert all of our duplicate mods into Endo, combine that with the fusion core energy for one big pool of fusion energy to be able to upgrade all of our mods. Not only that, but Endo actually fits into the lore of the game way more than fusion cores do, with Endo being the energy that's actually contained within the cores themselves, but instead we're going to be gathering it in its most raw state. Now, this is only going to be part 1 of 2 of the changes that are coming to the fusion system. Part 2 hasn't actually been announced yet. However, the dev post says it's going to be more involved in the lore of the game, as well as collection building. Quite what that means, I have no idea, but I will link the dev post at the bottom in the description below. But you know what? I'm quite excited to see how this goes. Fusion as a system is something that people don't realise the complexities of it. The relationship between each of the core rarities and the way that influences the mod energy, or how fusing something with the correct polarity gives you more mod energy. Right now, it's, you know, click one button and boop, mod upgraded. And it's not really going to change that, to be honest, the Endo. However, it is going to simplify things and make it much easier and clearer to see what you need to upgrade each of these mods. It's one of those things that from a personal perspective, right now you look at a mod and you see this massive progression bar that barely moves when you fuse into it, especially if it's like a legendary mod, you know, your Prime Fury, stuff like that, giving people a number. Say for example 1000. If people can see that they have 500 out of 1000, that gives them a visible goal, rather than the guessing game you have now, and it will actually potentially push people to completing that goal, rather than them just going, oh, it's too far away, I have no idea how long it's going to take. You can actually clearly see how that would be now. I am really looking forward to this change and think it could be a good one for the game for sure. If you do want to be worried about something, worry about whether, like our void keys, the conversion messes up and we don't get what we're supposed to be getting. But I would be really interested to hear your views and opinions on Endo, the change to the fusion system, and whether you guys actually think it's needed or not. I personally do think it's needed because I think it's more complex than it actually needs to be, whether people realise it or not. But as always, many thanks for watching, and I shall see you in the next video.